Well, hey there, Aries. Welcome to Zen Tarot. My name's Julie. I'm going to do a timeless tarot card reading for you, Aries. So I'm going to trust if this reading comes across your screen, you are meant to see it. I hope you all are doing well. If you like this reading, don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons. Thank you, thank you. If you'd like a personal reading from me, I am open for those. My email address is in the description box below. Just send me an email. We can talk about that. Just a reminder, this is a general tarot card reading for the sign of Aries, anywhere in your chart, or if you are just checking in on an Aries, everyone is welcome here. It just might not resonate with all. But welcome, Aries. Let's get going. Let's get you a Moon Oracle card. Spirit, can we get some messages for the sign of Aries? Show the world the real you, the full moon in Aquarius. Look at this beautiful confidence coming in, Aries. I love that. Really stepping up into yourself here. And expect powerful change, the new moon eclipse. Good God. Good God. Look at this. Here comes Aries. Here you come. Wow. Some kind of massive change, a shift here, an absolute shift here. Let's see, it has to do with your confidence. Let's get you an animal spirit guide. What kind of animal spirit guide is walking with Aries? What kind of animal spirit guide is walking with Aries spirit? The crocodile, look at you, the lurker. Just checking in, peeking in, listening in. Yeah, the observer. Absolutely the observer right now. Look at this transformation, Aries. My God, you're going through something. You are absolutely transforming with this powerful change in the dragonfly here. And a win-win is outcome. A win-win outcome is forecast, is outcome. Aries, this is beautiful, beautiful transformation. What are you changing into here? I can't wait to see the butterfly that you are emerging now. You've absolutely gone through the chrysalis phase, that cocoon phase, just changing things up. It's just like I'm sick of who I'm portraying myself to be here. I don't want to be that person any longer. So you've been inside, you've been isolated, you've been kind of changing it up. Well, now you're ready. You're ready for that coming out party. You're ready for the big reveal now, Aries. And I can't wait. I cannot wait to see the reaction of friends and family. All right, Zen Tarot card, receptivity. You are open to receive. Yes, I am open to receive, Spirit. Bring it on. An adventure, walking into a brand new adventure through a brand new door here after a really long time of holding on to who you were, holding on to some kind of belief about yourself or who you are. And then just changing that up. Why? Why do I have to stay in that mold? Why do I have to stay in that label? Why do I have to stay here? Why can't I change? And so you're just bursting through. It's just nothing can stop you now. You cannot stop this change. Wow. Very, very powerful, very big. One of those big times in your life where we really change because of our growth here and expansion happening. It's like, you took this big, it's the breadth of your life, right? The bigness of your life. It just really expanded in the last couple of years, maybe. Let's see, what are you thinking about right now, Aries? What's on your mind? What's on your mind? The burden of it all, the 10 of Wands, carrying it forward, carrying that identity forward. Judgment. Look at this. What was dead is now awakened. There's a new you. There's a new you emerging here. Wow. It's almost like you have to move, you have to leave, you have to go to a different place so that you can be this different person without people around you saying that's not who you are, though. A lot of people get into fear mode when they see us changing because they are the certain person when they're with us. They can count on us being us so they can be themselves, that version of themselves when they're with us. Well, they see you changing. They see you really coming out of this cocoon. And that's very scary for them. They want to put you right back in your place because then they can feel safe in who they are. Beautiful, beautiful. But you are moving forward with this. It's just, you can't stop it. You can't stop it. What else? Knight of Swords. Look at all this energy around you, all these voices around you. Again, these are opinions. These are opinions of people trying to impress upon you who you are. Don't forget who you are. Don't forget where you came from. It's almost like that parent that doesn't really want to see you exceed, because then you're out of their control. You're out of their hands here. So, I mean, that's a narcissistic parent, of course, but that's what we grow up with. That's what we learn, is that kind of don't do better than me, because then I will be the failure. I want you to do good. I want you to do great, but don't you dare do better than me. Interesting. Tell me more about that. Tell me more about that. Temperance, Sagittarius energy coming into the mix. Be patient with this. There's some opinions around you that have to do some kind of inner search themselves, inner work themselves here to learn how to be happy for others, how to celebrate others. It's really, really hard to celebrate ourselves when we're not celebrating others. So this person around you has a very hard time celebrating others. It's just, yeah, but what about me? What about me? They want the spotlight on them. So that's been challenging, very, very challenging. But look at you growing and bursting through that. It's just like the negative mentor really, really pushed you into showing the world who you really are, not being afraid to reveal, not being afraid to walk through that door and be this completely transformed person, no matter what anyone says. Wow, wow, wow. Beautiful major arcana in the mind space with temperance, patience. What else? What else in the mind space for Aries? Eight of Pentacles. Look at you, busy, 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 busy. I got things to do. I got people to see and things to do here. I got to move. I got to go. I got to be on time. I have to be prompt. I have to be that person they think I am. If I vary from that, the whole world will shake out of its axis and it's over, right? It's just people really, really wanting you to stay in your lane because then they know where they can navigate around you. They know how to be around you, but you're shifting, you're changing, you're transforming here and really throwing people for a loop. Yeah, that's so beautiful, Aries, because you have these blinders on. You have these spiritual blinders on. And so you're not really, really noticing the opinions around you. God, do I love that. It's just like what you think of me really feels like none of my business. That's between you and you. That's between you and your ego. Oh my God, the Hanged Man. This has been a minute. This has been a minute, especially with Temperance and the Hanged Man coming in the mind space here. You've told yourself, be patient. You knew you were in that cocoon phase. You knew you were the late bloomer, the late blossomer here, the coming late to the party, but the last to arrive are the last to leave here. So you are right in the perfect position here, Aries. You're going to be the last to leave this party because you're just getting started. The night's just getting started. Damn, this is beautiful. All right, what's in the heart space for Aries? What is Aries feeling? Oh God, look at that with the 9 of Swords. Good God. Ouch. Right in the heart. Right in the heart. That sadness, that overcoming, that constant overcoming. It's just like, can I stop overcoming? When can I just throw my hands up and go down this effortlessly and easily? Well, here comes that spark of inspiration for you, Aries, with the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is in spirited action now, right? You've been inspired to do something. There's just been this calling within you, an absolute calling within you. It has to do with your creativity, your artistic side, revealing that artistic side, not being ashamed of who you are, but being very, very proud of who you are and what you're creating here. So it's like showing the world your paintings, showing the world your writing here, submitting it to the publishers, really not caring if it gets rejected, because at least you're trying, at least you're getting it out there. You can't win if you don't play. You can't win in this game of life if you don't play. And you also cannot win if you just isolate. You can't cut the world out. You can't shut the world out and still have this sense of accomplishment, that sense of enduring and pushing through and not just getting by, not just surviving, but thriving within myself here, thriving within my talents here, understanding what my talents are, learning who I am here. Aries, this is a beautiful, beautiful transformation for you. Absolutely beautiful, especially from that tower you're coming from that real isolation. You just felt alone, all alone, all alone in this big, big tower where you could protect yourself, but there was just no fun in that. Where's the fun in that? What's the challenge besides the Nine of Swords in the heart space for Aries right now? Wow, lots going on with you, Aries, in the heart space. You're going through a massive shift. Ace of Pentacles. Look at these two aces in your heart space. Wow, it's just you really found yourself now. You really found who you are, what you like, who you like, what you want out of this life here. And you are going for the brand new beginnings. It's just, I'm ready. I'm scared, but it's in spite of that fear that I'm moving forward anyway. It's because of that fear, because I've been holding on so long, that I'm about to break. I'm so rigid. I am the rock in the ocean. I am breaking apart. That water is wearing me down, and that water is life. Life is at your door, Aries, pushing in, trying to get in, trying to come in and sweep you up with it. Just come in and have you move along with it effortlessly and easily, without the resistance, without the push against, without the feeling of being the outsider here. Be the water. Be the water. You've been the rock for a very, very long time, but it's time to be the water. This is beautiful. Look at this, Aries, with the World, Seven of Cups, Four of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles. I mean, this is about your stability, your thrivingness now, you owning your own shop, you being the entrepreneur, you opening up your own business here, and just really ending out that cycle, just letting it be done, not even looking back at it. I don't care how I got here. I don't care about that negative mentor. I don't care about that parent that's always in my ear telling me who I am, or that they brought me into this world and they can bring me out again. I'm so hearing that song, Listen, from Dreamgirls with Beyonce. Yes, listen. Right? You think you created me. You think you made me. You think you made me who I am. But it was me that did that. I was the one that took the initiative. I was the one that stepped out on stage. I was the one that changed my life, changed my stars here. You were just the negative mentor that pushed me here, the person who told me I couldn't do it. So thank you for that. Thank you for telling me that I can't do it. That's the best thing you could have told me. If you told me I can do it, it wouldn't have been a challenge. It wouldn't have been a quest, and I would not have pushed myself the way that I did. So how freaking beautiful is this? Aries, you've been waiting for this. You've been waiting for this for a really, really long time. You've gone through these little mini identity crises. Well, what do I want? Well, who am I? You know, you had all these deadlines. You had all these dates in your head. I'm going to get married. I'm going to have children. I'm going to have the career. I'm going to have this all by the time I'm 30, you know, and maybe that, of course, that didn't happen. You know, life is what happens to us while we're busy planning for it. So you had to really change it up. You had to think about it. Well, what do I want? Is that just what everyone told me I should be doing? Is that what my parents instilled within me, those traditional values that we cannot break? It goes against our culture. It goes against our family line here. And you're just that oasis. You're just that oasis to change things up, to really, really shake it up. And why not? Why not experience something different? Why experience the same thing that your parents and your grandparents and your great-grandparents experienced here, always trying to stay in line, go with the flow, don't make waves, don't rock the boat here. And you're done with this. You're done with this. And not only am I going to rock that boat, I'm going to tip it over and I'm going to see what happens. I'm going to end that cycle out and I'm going to emerge. I'm going to emerge that butterfly. Hello world. This is beautiful. Here I am, Aries says. Here I am. Woo, what's in the foundation of this? Very, very fast. It's like once you made your mind up, the long wait here, the very, very long period of waiting was you thinking about doing it. It's like when I was thinking about quitting smoking, it seemed torturous. What am I going to do? How am I going to even read cards if I can't smoke? How am I going to live my life or have any fun or go enjoy a beautiful sunset without that cigarette, without that vice with me. And then when you just do it, when you just make up your mind, when it's like, this is stupid, what am I battling with myself for? Just try it. Just try it. If you don't like it, go back to smoking. You can always go back. And then by the time you quit, you're like, wow, this is so easy. Thinking about it was so much harder. It was so much harder. Oh, Aries, I love this. What's in the foundation of this for Aries? What is this about for Aries? That new adventure, the Page of Pentacles. You got the Page of Pentacles here twice, Aries. So there's a brand new adventure, something calling you forward. But you couldn't wear that old mask or those several masks that you were wearing. There were a lot of masks that you were wearing with the Ten of Wands, people pleasing maybe, saying the things you thought they wanted to hear. And then sometimes that would backfire on you, right? It's like when somebody's grieving and you come in and you think you have these words of wisdom and they look at you like you are the devil, right? How dare you? And it's just like, oh God, okay, things not to say, right? You learn these things not to say very, very quickly. I work in an estate planning law firm where we create wills and trusts and we deal with probate. And so I have to deal with people, families losing people. For the last 15 years, I've been dealing with death. I know exactly. Don't say a word. Really is the answer to that. Just be quiet. When someone's grieving, just let them grieve. I learned that very, very early on. So I think that's a lesson you are learning here. It's just like, don't try to be anyone's teacher. You're not here to be anyone's teacher. You're here to expand and to grow and to learn these beautiful, beautiful lessons on your own here. So yeah, you've graduated and you're on a brand new adventure now. Brand new adventure. The Empress, look at this, birthing a brand new idea. And again, especially under these aces, there's a new beginning here for you. Something really, really trying to get your attention here. Maybe you are pregnant, maybe you are, but there's something here you weren't expecting. There's something absolutely here you weren't expecting because you had to change, you had to morph into this new you in order to bring this in. So maybe you said, I'm never going to have children. I'm never going to get married and have children here. And now you're changing that up and it's scaring you. It's like, well, who am I? My God, it was an invasion of the body snatchers. I never wanted that. Well, you're going to want all kinds of new things, especially with these two aces in your heart space. Don't let your new wants and desires and dreams shock you. Don't let it shock you. You're gonna be experiencing new now. You've ended out a big cycle. You're happy to see it go. You didn't like that person that you were. You're being the person today that you wanted to see tomorrow, that you wanted to be. So because today is the tomorrow that you were so worried about yesterday, Aries. So yeah, bringing on these new beautiful desires. Very desirous. You're very passionate, Aries. Two of Pentacles, you're on the fence or some kind of juggling with letting go of this old personality or this old life of yours. So there's a lot we have to leave behind. There's a lot we have to say goodbye to when we go through this kind of transformation. It's just like trying to put a round peg in a square hole. It just doesn't work when we go through this kind of transformation, when we're changing ourselves and just being somebody completely different. The people, again, in our lives, it scares them because they cannot seem to, it's like your house is on sand here. They can't seem to hold on. They can't seem to be who they are. And it's just very, very terrifying. Not everybody is ready to transform or ready to change. They like their lives. They like who they are. They like being comfortable. And so you're asking them to be a little uncomfortable right now. Interesting. Anything else in the foundation? Tell me more about the foundation of Aries before we wrap this up. Oh, something flew. Oh my God. Oh my God. Death and rebirth. Death and rebirth. There it is, Aries. There's no better card to describe what is happening to you right now. This is a true rebirth. A new door has opened. You've shut the door on your past. You've shut the door on your old identity here. You are really, really emerging this butterfly, this new person, this shiny, squeaky clean new belief system of yours. And it's just, you're a beacon. You're a beacon for those that want change. You're a beacon for those that want to just step out of the past, step out of the norm, step out of the box. It's like, feel like a zombie. I feel like a zombie just following behind my ancestors, just following in line. We've always done this. My family has always done this. We've always been shoemakers. We've always been store owners. We've always been mechanics. We've always been engineers. You're just really following that line. And you've come out of this massive transformation, this massive morphing. And you're like, I'm going to do it all different. I'm going to do it all different. I'm going to let that stay in the past. And I'm going to go be a rocket scientist. I'm going to go be a doctor. I'm going to go be a family person. I'm going to have children. I'm going to just change it up. You're just changing it up, Aries. This is beautiful, beautiful. Last advice for Aries spirit. Last advice with this beautiful transformation. Five of Wands, the competition around you, don't let those around you, and the Six of Pentacles, don't let those around you hold you back, Aries. It's not their life to live. You doing everything to make them happy, to make them feel safe and secure. It's just not your job. It's not your purpose to make sure that everyone around you is happy while you forsake what you really, really want. It's just not your purpose. So you're coming into this understanding. Six of Pentacles, this reciprocity is yours. This rebirth is yours if you'd like it. It's absolutely yours if you'd like it. Tarot is all about possibilities, about planting seeds within the consciousness here, just planting ideas of what could be. The tarot is all about what could be. So if you want this transformation, if you want this morphing into somebody completely different, it's jarring, it's not as easy, it's not that smooth ride. But boy, is it worth it. You get to put your hands up, the roller coaster starts going downhill, and you are having the time of your life because you're free to be who you are. You're free to be without anyone telling you that's not you. You don't usually scream on that ride, Aries. There's no one around you, but that means saying goodbye. That means really, really saying goodbye to those that won't let you change. Whew. All right, Aries, I'm going to leave it here. I hope you liked this reading. If you did, don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons. Donations are very, very greatly, greatly, greatly appreciated. Hit that super thanks button. Aries, I am sending you all my love and light, and I will definitely tune in with you soon.